I prepared a little presentation. Let me just see. Yeah. So, the work Ambis, you saw, I suppose, work in the gallery. It was first meant to be established in the Faculty of Philosophy in Split. So the faculty is located in the Brodomerkur, or the former Brodomerkur office building, and once shallow pool in the first floor with the golden fishes. And I tried to evoke, now somehow forgotten, that structural thread of the building with depictions of fantastical zoomorphic and anthropomorphic hybrids. I kind of tried to negate the floor, the metaphorically break it, and open a platform for discussion about the relative and relevant questions of contemporary world, like environmental problem, ecological sustainability, and stuff like that. It is worth noting that I use artificial intelligence, but I try to use it ethically. It was guided by my previous body of work as a input. The issue with technology is that the machine now can autonomously learn the visual language from examples of real artistic work. So creators whose works are used to train AI did not give their consent, nor were they credited. And while the machine produces original content, it can very easily replicate the handwriting and style of artists. As you know, it's enough to give it textual instructions and so I rather use my own works. I use my own works that I did before. I gave them as an input to and gave machine I wanted him to produce these works, and he produced them really quickly in massive quantities, and then I used overpainted them. A visual work produced in the traditional sense, in a way, with a new tool. AI is a tool, and it will become ever-present part of our lives as we approach this digitally augmented reality. And therefore, I wouldn't say that this Ambis is created by AI or in collaboration, but really AI was just a tool. And it's hard to say what the future will bring us, but I'm sure that one of the important areas of our reflection will become this digital ethics and meta-bioethics. Today we think about issues of authorship, of AI for military purposes, but tomorrow we will be dealing with civil rights of machines and design biological creatures. So in the video now you can see the works that I used as inputs. These are my works that I made them with a brush. So they were just inputs or something like that, like prompts, as we call them today. So currently this artificial intelligence lacks creativity in human sense. So some say that the greatest proof of soul existence is simply to look, to read or listen to art. Fortunately, we are kind of fall out of love with that. It was just the main theme for the last year or so. But I believe it won't be long before AI will autonomously, without any human instruction, create entire new realities and simulations of boundless universes within which we will lie the most valuable artworks in history. It seems that like we are on the end of the era. I'm kind of still in love with this tool. And as you can see in video, this work is created as 24 pieces, 24 pieces stickers, and this was temporary. I produced it for that place, and idea is that the stickers will be removed and destroyed. But when I took them from the floor, the materiality of these stickers kind of were really interesting to me in the same way that burning or disposing them would be. So in sense, I think the work is the digital preparation for the print. This is the work. This art installation is this was temporary, and so now I have a couple of works. I have installation as something like performance. This was temporary. I have these stickers that are going to be destroyed in the future, and I got the digital originals, like NFTs. I made, I use this technology of, I tokenize them, and there are something that could be bought and, I don't know, to be owned. But this work can be enjoyed in those 3 layers. And now in the video, you see the new work I'm creating. I'm not using this ex nihilo principle, like everything in one singularity. I wanted to explore this emptiness. And I also used AI, but this time I used Chat GPT or chatbots to give me the concepts. So I'm now using ChatGPT as my assistant or some friend or peer work colleague that I kind of explore ideas. So this was the first piece I did, and I wanted to talk about Croatia and tourism and my own life. In this work, I kind of wanted to synthesize or to give one dot for the end for my body of work as a vice. Today, acting like a healer with my Institute of Integrative Medicine. So I have a lot of beautiful new age, and I don't believe in new age, I don't believe in these edges of science, but horoscope hacking. Homeopathic erotica is something that ChatGPT derived as the most precious part of this body of work that I wanted to just put in with some transmedia procedures into painting. And there are 5 works for this new cycle. In this one that you are going to see next, everything is made by ChatGPT, and it was like ChatGPT 2 maybe, or maybe it was 3, but it was really, it was always hard to use something that AI would produce. So this is reserved for remediation of cultural needs. All of these pieces are kind of my worries about the future of this technosphere that we are going to live. So who knows what's going to happen in the future? Because everything that exists in the physical universe was once condensed into a single point of unimaginable density, and that compressed reality exploded into a vast volume of space. And now, if we pick any single part from this planet, it is filled with love. And all living beings need, and they need, like other beings, they need the remainings of other beings to build a self and to use them as energy. And we will expand into space, but if we continue to grow exponentially in our number, in the end we will consume whole reality in a way. So this is something that I'm struggling with as an artist. So I kind of wanted to present you my ideas how to ethically use artificial intelligence in much time left. I'm open for your questions, and thank you for listening to me.
Thank you so much taking your time. Obviously, you are a very busy person. we were putting you on the end because we knew that you don't have time before and afterwards as well. So anybody have a question? You have some time to talk to us, right? So it's not so that you have to run.
I got like 5 minutes.
Okay,
yes.
5 minutes. So anybody have a question?
Sorry.
or to say something about? Because you were putting quite a lot of ideas. I mean, looking at your work that we are presenting from being on the floor, walking over your creatures and putting them on the wall, just watching them, it's a complete another concept in principle. How do you feel about that? That we are showing on the wall something that you wanted to destroy, and then probably Ivana decided to show it like that. How do you feel about that, that we are not walking over that, just watching? Is it another perception of your work?
When I created the work, I was painting it on display. I didn't place the display down, so I think the work kind of functions better as a wall, a carpet, than on the floor. Although it was meant to be on the floor, and it's really nice to just swim in those creatures when you walk on them, but the visual representation itself, I think, it's kind of better established as a wall piece. The problem with the concept is that I really wanted to make it ephemeral, like temporal, to ruin it. But I think it's kind of beautiful to give it just second life and to watch it deteriorate through time. This material is going to fade away. UV light is going to burn all the colors. If I applicate it on the wall over and over, it is going to fall apart. So it's a slow death in a way. But this is something I prefer than the original thought of just burning them or do whatever.
But another issue what actually goes together with the Aboriginal art that we were mentioning today in several questions, that Aboriginals was never doing their art with the sand to keep them, and not before the foreigners, actually, white people came and said them, this is good, you should put on the canvas. We would never know what they did before. And on the other hand, media artists are doing a lot of projects that they don't exist anymore after a while. And if you don't make photos or videos, they don't exist as well. So which means we all the time get to this new age connecting to this very, very old age, because most of Western civilization, of all civilization, is that to keep the art as long as possible. And we were always with the digital art thinking how to keep the digital art to stay forever, and it is very difficult. No, we don't believe it. It will disappear, actually. So I think you don't have at the moment time, but it would be nice to discuss also with you, and maybe tomorrow on our artist talk about this, what is actually necessary to keep for the future generations, what is necessary and why we should keep the art, or what is happening with the art which is disappearing. So thank you so much for your time. You are the last one, and we will now enjoy our Rijeka sunny day, and I suppose you are also somehow in a sunny environment. So we have some participants who are from Northern and they enjoy sun, and we are going now to have a coffee on the sun. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you in live once, and maybe if you have a chance to come to see the exhibition, it's really beautiful and you will enjoy it together with your art and the other art.